everyone, welcome back to another video of Reading with Tony. And we once again welcome back a Scott Forsman Science. And did you know, my face is so white today? It's because I have light, and that comes from energy, right? And now we are going to learn about energy by Tristan F. Nicholas. So after all the credits, let's get into it. Learning about energy. Tristan F. Nicholas. And you guys see over there, there's some lanterns, but in my country they call it đèn trung thu. That's Vietnamese, so don't worry. So now I'm gonna read the vocabulary. So battery. And so, you see the electricity there? And then now say, electricity. And for those adults who don't really hear well, electricity. So now the next one, energy. Now say energy. Now say you see that fuel. You see that fuel right there? That fuel. Now say fuel. So now we got some heat going on. Now say heat. Now shadow. Like my shadow. You probably can't see it now, or you may, but here's what a shadow is like. It's just following me. But anyways, you guys were really good at pronunciating. So now let's get into it. What gives off heat? Heat moves from warm things to cool things. Heat comes from the light of the sun. Light from the sun warms the earth. So you see that yellow highlighted part? Well, then now say heat. Now say heat. Heat comes from fire. Heat makes things warm. Heat comes from other things too, such as light. Because how I know? The light that's shining on me is super hot, like super. And hot days, go for some hot drinks. Oh, that's so cold. Okay, so next one. What can energy do? Light is a kind of energy. Light from the sun is energy. Energy can change things. It can change something from cold to hot. Dark colors take in lots of light. Light colors take in less. Things with light colors feel cooler. But I don't think that's true though, because whenever I wear like hard colored clothes, like black for example, it's just really cold. And even after 1 hour, still cold. And the opposite with white. Is that weird? Okay. Oh, and you see that energy there? Well, then that's highlighted. So now say energy. Energy. What makes light and shadows? Light comes from the sun. Light comes from fire too. And you know what else comes from fire? The sun. The sun is a big ball of gas in fire. Light comes from stars and candles. Light even comes from this bug. Where does light come from? And you know what this bug is? It's what they say on here, right? So that, my ladies and gentlemen, is called a firefly. Now say firefly. Firefly. Making shadows. Things can block light. Toys block light. Shine on the light on the toy. A shadow is me. Like me, I'm a human being. I block stuff. Like, you can't see right now, but let's see, for example, if I flip this flag square up, you see that there's a shadow, right? I don't know if you can see it or not, but I could see it. So, shadows are made when things block light. The shadow is big when the light is close. The shadow is small when the light is far away. And next one, changing shadows. Shadows can change. A tree makes a shadow in the morning. The tree makes a different shadow at noon. Shadows seem to change when the sun seems to move. So you see, and before they had clocks, we used to have some things called sundials, where they put a big statue and a big poker on top. I don't know, it's a big spear or something, and then when it moves, it looks like a clock. So then they guess the time. That's how they do it. Okay, so next one. What uses energy around us? Fuel is something that is burned. It's burned to make heat or power. Gasoline is a fuel. A car burns gasoline. Now the car has energy. Can you see this? This word is fuel, and it's yellow highlighted. So now let's say fuel. Fuel. Well, that was great. Now, electricity. Electricity. Electricity makes things work. Light uses electricity. My computer uses electricity. My fan uses electricity. No, not that kind of fan, but the spinning fan. Yeah, look, yeah. It uses electricity too. Using energy. A fan gets energy from electricity. Just like I said, plug in the cord. The toy gets energy from a battery. A battery stores energy. How do you get all the energy? You use energy all the time. You get energy from food. Energy helps you move and grow. A battery stores energy. So you see that the word battery is highlighted. That means it's one of our vocabulary. So now let's say battery. 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 So that's it. But so hot. Hot days call for cold water. This is delicious. I hope I don't get my video doesn't get demonetized by that. It's not sponsored. So now we come to the glossary. Now it's the end. Not yet. I need to do my vocabulary mix. So now a battery is something that stores energy. Electricity makes some things work. Energy can change things. Fuel is anything that is burned to make heat or power. Heat moves from warmer places and objects to cooler places and objects. So shadow is something that is made when something blocks the light. Like me. So, look, what did you learn? What are some places of the light comes from? What causes a shadow? So first, let me answer number one. What are some places the light comes from? Definitely not the moon, but the sun and some stars, right guys? And what causes a shadow? Well, what causes a shadow? So 3 and 4 is like a homework for you. So let me read, and then you can write down, and whenever you're free, you can do it. So, writing in science. Shadows can change. Write to explain why shadows look at different times of the day. Use words from the book as you write. So that's one homework. And 4 is draw conclusions. Flip a switch, but a lamp will not go on. Is it not plugged in? Why won't it work? Try. So, that's it for me, everybody. I hope I see you soon. Goodbye.